All right, so welcome to B&K without the K. Instead I got Ray. There he is. Got a Raymond instead of a Kellie today. And we are riding a little section of the Great Divide mountain bike trail. It's a section we cut off when we were coming into Butte, Montana, because our numbers of days off from work and stuff. And so we just shortcut it in, probably cut off at least half a day. And we ended up just taking frontage roads and then the 15 freeway into town instead of the Great Divide route. So since we missed this little corner, we're going to get it today. And this is the trestle. Everybody seems like when they do the Great Divide takes a picture. And so, yeah, we got to ride under it. And we're going uphill. That's the Great Divide for you. Back there was a 22% grade just for a minute. And we'll be climbing for a little bit till we get to the whole ghost town of Highland up here. And then we'll go back downhill probably. I don't know if we're going to go all the way to the 15 freeway or not today, but we're out here getting her done. Love the train bridge.
Beautiful. That's cool. 20th century Ireland.
Yeah. Well, big structure. Actually a spot where you can hike up to the trestle if you want to. I don't want to. It's steep. And we got tailwind going up this hill, so that's wonderful. Alright, so we just made it to the one of the crests. 650 feet of climbing so far. Starting to go downhill. I think we go back up here. And the old ghost town of Highlands ahead somewhere. And yeah, there were some steep grades, just like most things on the divide. But we don't have our tents or all our camping gear, so it wasn't bad. Somewhat empty bike is no problem. So the road still is kind of paved. I wouldn't brag about it, but it's pretty close to being paved. I'm surprised how many houses were up at the top. And eventually out here we will hit gravel, not much farther I think. So here we are. Got to the gravel road, it's pretty good. Moose Creek Road I think it is still. And out here in the lodgepole pines. Beautiful straight trees. Good for things like, well, lodgepoles or fence rails and stuff like that. Not many branches on the lower part of the tree. When I worked at the ranch, that's one of the things we go harvest a lot and use. Very useful tree. And yeah, now we're territory I've never been before, but still not really far from civilization. It's just kind of cool. I don't know what the elevation is. We're already at 800 feet of climbing and only 4 miles. Like I say, typical Great Divide mountain bike route. Up you go, then down you go. Well, here we are. If you look way over there, well, I don't know if you'll see it on GoPro or not, but you can see the mine of Butte. They call it the pit. It's enormous. And down below us, it's a small lake, and then I think the bigger one's Basin Lake. Butte water supply. We've done a little climbing, so we've been up here. I think what have we done? 5 miles, Raymond?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'll give you the call in a second.
800 feet of climbing. And at some point we go back down, but we aren't to the ghost town yet, so.
About 5 1/3.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. And of course, half mile into the ride, our tailwind changed to a strong headwind, so that's Montana for you. But yeah, off we go. So I think we're done climbing. 1,500 feet of climbing so far. This is where the CTT crosses the Great Divide Trail for the hikers. The Continental Divide Trail if you're into hiking. This is it. And yeah, it goes out there and loops down the butte eventually. Big pipes won't pass. And we got a house up here. People have camped, you can tell. And then we're going to go up and see if we can get to the mine. Oh, it's been such a headwind since we got a half mile up here. So we'll go see what we can find. Ray's ready to roll. I don't know how much farther the mine is, and I want to find that old Boy Scout camp that's supposed to be up here too. So we'll look around a little bit. It's just a really beautiful day. I mean, come on, this is wonderful. This is the life, I gotta tell you. Look at that. Heck yeah. Yes, that is snow alongside the road. And it's, what's the date today? June something? June 5th or 6th? Crazy. And it is chilly in the shade, let me tell you. We're trying to find the ghost town of Highland City and the old Boy Scout camp. I'm off the bike, trying to hike a bike. Pretty dang steep, so we'll see. At least coming back down, we're not gonna have to do much pedaling getting back to the car. Just have to be careful with all potholes and loose dirt. But oh my gosh, that grade on this road. Whew. So, hike a biking for a little bit, just so we can get maybe back to a 5% or 10% grade. Alright, so you missed it. We did about a 3-mile drop to get down here. We got to be close to the town site, Highland City, because there's Highland City Cemetery. So imagine how rough this was back in the day. I think there's only like one visible grave marker left, but this was the town's cemetery back when there was a town here. So we're going to keep going out here and see if we can find any other remains, signs of civilization, and we're going to be working to get back up. It's not going to be cool. We just left Highland City and taking different route back. It's supposed to be shorter, but as you can see, the creek has claimed the road, and we're hike-a-biking up the creek. Pretty back here though. There's still snow, lots of flowers, and yeah, getting adventurous with Raymond. We stopped in Highland City and we had our peanut butter burrito, so we're fueled up and walking up the creek. Hilarious. Bring your fishing pole. Nature does its own thing.
Yeah.
So it's all supposed to be coming through here, but it looks like it broke loose.
Now we got across. Another champion here.
Another what?
Another off-roader. So
Oh, okay.
I gotta figure out how to get across.
I think we're gonna get wet, buddy.
On that side or this side?
I don't know. One long step for mankind.
Looks like I'm gonna get stuck.
Good ride across.
Yeah, I got it. That's that.
I got 1 foot wet.
So this has got to be 1960.
Wow.
So this to me looks recent.
Yeah. So yeah, the creek has reclaimed the road. Nature will find a way. And so we're hike-a-biking up a creek. Pretty crazy. We think it's Fish Creek, but yeah, I don't see there being any fish in it. Not in this part. At least we wouldn't go thirsty. We think we have about 2 miles of this shortcut, and we know it's going to get steep. But so far I'm kind of getting a kick out of hike-a-biking up this creek. There's a lot of places where the stream has managed to go back closer to its regular route, but other places, yeah, it's pretty good flow. And it's ice cold because it's melting snow. So that's always nice. It won't get too hot today either. Starting to roll back down, huh? Wow. Yeah. I don't know who put this out there, but somebody was rooting for a doozer here. I hope he sees it, and I hope it's still here when he comes through. And I'm sure whoever put it here is going to clean it up. as soon as the riders go through, so it won't be littering.